Hey everyone, I'm just here to show you some ways to use the test and quiz feature onto Schoology. On the previous video I showed you how to import a quiz or test from ExamView. On this one I'm going to show you a few other ways to use the quiz function to benefit yourself. Here I'm on my home screen in Schoology. I'm going to go to my first hour history class. I'm going to go to one of the tests and quizzes that I put in here. I'm going to look at this chapter 5 quiz. Now you see the gear over here. This is a big thing to really help you out in copying this to each one of your classes. So I'm going to take this, click on it, going to copy it to course, and pick the courses that I'm going to copy it to. You can see here I have all my courses right there. If I want to put in a folder I could, the due date, quiz, all these things right here. I put them into each one of those if I wanted to. I'm just going to copy it to section 2 because I need to hit copy. The quiz is now being copied to section 2. So I'll go to my courses here, click on section 2, go to my tests and quizzes again, and there's my chapter 5 quiz. Yet again, make sure when you do open this up to check your settings, to make sure the settings are the same. Go to preview to make sure it should be the same. You can kind of preview the quiz here. You can take it, have the students A, B, just to show you. So they take it here, and the students would then hit review answers, just to kind of show you. Notice how it shows no answer provided, and I would hit submit if I was a student, and it'll give me if I got it correct or incorrect, but not the right answers. Now I want to go ahead and show you some other things that you can do with this quiz and test. I'm going to show you a quiz that my students have recently taken. This is a quiz on the American Revolution. Now the scores over here on the side. So this is what students have scored on this quiz. So here has the scores over here on the side. I'm going to go ahead and open the students up because if they have not completed it yet, or especially if they have not completed the short answer yet, it'll say waiting for me to check it. Notice that this student has taken it a few different times. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Go to view and edit. And you notice here how each question is worth 1 point. This is showing what the student got correct, what the student got wrong. And down here, this is where the big change comes in at. We have a short answer essay question here. Notice that the student has stated his answer. I'm going to add a comment here. Good answer, minus not using complete sentences. That was a big thing for my students, so I want to make sure they know that. I need to give the score over here as well. So he answered the question properly. He didn't use a complete full sentence, but I'll give him 3 out of 3 this time, being that it's the beginning of the school year. As well as this question here. He got it right, but did not use complete sentences. Click Save Changes. It has now given that student those extra 6 points. And if we go back to the results here, it in turn rose his grade up as well. It's very important that you do that. I will show you one of my other classes how I did change this throughout the day. I thought that possibly having a multiple choice section and a short answer portion be 2 different quizzes. See where I have multiple choice and then short answer. So the students on this one just take the multiple choice here. Do not need me to go back and grade anything. But when you do go, you do have to grade the short answer portions, and you in turn put the scores on there for the students to see. Oops. Now you can go to the view stats here, kind of cool. You can see what each student scores. You can see how many grades you've given. I gave 17 90% or above. So 1B, 1E, and then 130% or below. You can just see there that it shows some different things. Viewing the grade info, tells you where to go, and you can even export the stats. Oops, let me get rid of that. Copy this again, or delete it altogether. Now, one good thing about the gradebook function that we have set up with Schoology with our school is that these grades are automatically updated to PowerSchool, or you can manually import them to PowerSchool, or manually kind of push them to PowerSchool. I think it's very easy for you to put it in here. It takes it right there. Students can also see, for instance, some comments that maybe you have posted. All those good things for students to be able to know. Give them some feedback on certain things so they're not the only ones thinking that they're doing this. Let's see. You can print out grades, export the grades, bulk edit. You can change. You can actually add badges to students also. That's another cool feature that I haven't really gotten into too much yet, but you can see here we have a few badges that students may want to get. Kind of helps them out, knowing that you show that they're doing some, star performer or coming up to school a lot, trying to solve problems, positive attitude, things like that. So just some different things that you can do on the gradebook function. So I hope this video helped you out. If you have any other questions on how to use the tests and quizzes on Schoology, please let me know. You can add it to the comment section, or you know where my room is at. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.